it's right there.
Okay, Dave, what are we doing, unfortunately?
Taking out an abscess. Can you see how it pulsates?
Yeah, totally.
So we'll just open it up more.
So we noticed this horse was remarkably lame, more so than he has ever been today. And Dave was able to come save the day. And he found the root of the evil here. We have an abscess in our left hind foot. And I've actually never gotten to see this myself. So who here has experienced an abscess? Oh yeah.
It has that great smell.
Delicious. So how soon will this horse feel relief, Dave?
Once the pressure's gone.
So it's like having like a giant zit under it.
Yeah.
Ow.
For a blood blister.
Oh. Well, that's a
Yeah.
prettier way to describe it. Hey, Cassie.
Yeah, there you go. Now it should drain out nicely. He's getting tired of me playing with him.
I think he's happier lifting it up though. What do you say, Rohan? You say thank you? Oh, handsome.
I know it hurts. Come here. Yeah, lick, choo choo. Oh boy.
So Rohan is a giant, in case you guys are wondering like what in the world this horse is. So this is an 18-2 hand, apparently pure thoroughbred. He even has the tattoo on his lip, but we think a Clydesdale jumped the fence one day. He's giant. And you were saying most horses experience a lot of pain from an abscess, but not always?
Yeah, they don't always seem to react the way we think they should. And I don't know if it's
Yeah, come check it out.
personality. For
Yeah,
the
and the
horse.
owner told me that this horse always is quick to show pain. So he is sensitive.
Can you see it making bubbles, sweetie?
Oh, sure, yeah, Caroline took it out.
So there's a pocket of goo
How do you know how
sitting in there.
much to cut?
When you see red, go back 1/8 of an inch. No. You just gotta figure out how to follow the holes here. We're getting to that important.
Farriers deserve tips. Everyone tip your farrier. I see some of my boarders are watching. This is Rohan, in case you guys wonder. This is why he's been extra sore today.
That'll make him feel a lot better. I'll let him bear some weight on it now.
Are they gonna put back shoes on him?
No.
Just front?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, most likely just front shoes.
So, this should be what should be the course of treatment for our man Ro here?
Once we get it draining some,
Okay.
you guys can wrap it up and like
You want
use
to
any
draw
type of
that fluid out,
drawing
right?
drawing salve. Yep, to draw it out. Biggest thing is you don't want it to get packed full of mud again.
Okay. And just let that moisture build up and maybe
Yep.
have another abscess.
Yep. Because you can see he's leaving puddles on the ground.
Just putting the pressure on it squishes it out. In case you guys are wondering, Rohan is a very hard keeper, and he gets all the feed. In case you're wondering why he's a little peaked right there. We're working on it. It's a never-ending problem with this giant guy. So for those just joining us, we have about 20 people watching, Dave.
Oh, wowzer.
You're basically famous. This is Dave Hallock, and he's working on Rohan, an 18-2 hand thoroughbred that we have here at my home farm. And he became extremely sore today on his hind end. And it turns out that Dave discovered an abscess. So Dave came out here on an emergency call. We appreciate him. Dave, if you haven't met him before, is our farrier at the MSU Horse Teaching and Research Center. He's also going to be the lead instructor. I don't know if that's going to be your title. Head honcho. We can make up all sorts of titles for MSU's new farrier school. So we got the big guns today. You can really see it. Gosh,
Yeah.
This is a big one, huh?
It's a good sized one.
I say big because I've never really seen someone cut an abscess before, so what do I have to compare it to?
If you're chasing an abscess and all you find is blood, you didn't find the right thing.
Okay.
That is huge.
It's bizarre to me that this is like brewing in there, but only becomes suddenly sore.
Yep.
You feel like it should be a gradual soreness as it builds pressure.
You would think, but
But what do I know?
you could deal with stuff in your boot for a little while, right, before you become lame from it.
I don't know. I'm a pretty big lump.
So's Rohan.
So's Rohan.
There. That should drain out nice. Sorry, did you want to go?
No, you're good.
Good look at it.
So you're gonna stop cutting now?
Yeah, it's open enough. And you can see it's draining from there and there. You've got two different points.
Okay.
So we should be able to draw it out nicely.
Sure.
So, and the little pink stuff,
Yep.
we're getting close to sensitive tissue.
stuff.
So why make it more sore?
Absolutely. So, Dara, you're wondering how we knew if the horse has an abscess. So he just became pretty suddenly sore today, and we know this horse's history pretty well, and he's sensitive, so he has a low pain tolerance, and so I believe this happened once before, where they thought he broke a leg because he was so suddenly sore, and you would have thought it was a catastrophic injury the way he was moving. And so our first step was to get the farrier out to see what we could do to make him comfortable there. And Dave just very meticulously started kind of using like a corer to core out little holes along the white line, right? To see where he found the release of pressure. And saw that basically that black goo that was in the inside of the abscess. So that's how. Oh yeah, I mean limping quite dramatically. And actually, it's kind of interesting, guys. My horse just last week had a big abscess in the same back foot. We had no idea until the farrier was trimming him. So it just, there's different personalities, different pain tolerances, a lot bigger abscess. Further proof my horse is a crazy unicorn. There he is, by the way. Everybody say hi. Boy, this handsome unicorn, it hurt him more. Right, buddy? All right, guys, I hope you found that interesting. We'll scoot out, but if you've never seen someone find an abscess, now you did. And we appreciate Dave taking us along in the travels.
Oh yeah, anytime.
Poor Rohan has not the prettiest feet. So we're gonna tack some front shoes on him. And make him up more comfortable. All right, thanks guys, have a great Monday night.